Warm-ups. I know they're not typically considered the sexy, fun part of a workout, but can I let you in on a little secret? I love active dynamic warm-ups. I totally love creating them. I love teaching them, and I feel that they are such a valuable part of every single workout experience. Hey guys, I am Summer, and here we are to talk about active dynamic warm-ups before you experience them. I had the pleasure of working at IMG Academy, which is a sports performance academy for youth up through elite level athletes. And one of the biggest things that I learned during my time there was the value of a warm-up. I discovered no longer were warm-ups just these 10 jumping jacks, a couple laps around a room, and go. It was something that took anywhere from 10 to sometimes 30 minutes just to warm up and prepare the body for the experience ahead. They really emphasize the fact that an active dynamic warm-up should be about 20% of the time of your total workout experience, because you're preparing the body to go into the work ahead. It's like boiling a pot of water. It's got to start before it gets all the way up to the rapid boil, right? And that's what our body needs. It needs that time to prepare. There's lots we can talk about for active dynamic warm-ups, and I will save that for a later day. But I want you to realize that a good active dynamic warm-up includes a couple different components. We've got core integration and activation. So what are we going to do to activate our abs, our obliques, our lower back, our glutes, the muscles that line the spine? How are we going to get active range of motion? So things into our hips, our knees, our ankles. Triple flexion, triple extension, right? Squats, lunges, things like that. How are we going to work our active dynamic stretches? Things like a downward dog or an instep lunge. Something that gets the stretch into muscles that are probably tight for most of us sitting all day. Then we want to use compound moves that are integral to the workout ahead. So for example, if you are going to do something like a squat press in your workout with weights, then you want to use a squat press without weights in your warm-up, because that's going to get that movement pattern started to ingrained into the participant's head before you dive into the really hard part of using weights with it. So that's why I love geeking out on creating active dynamic warm-ups, because I get to look at my workout experience and then go, okay, what do I need to do to get these people warm for what we're going to do in class today? And what are some fun ways that we can do it that won't just look like we're replicating the class later on when we do it with weights? So it's really, really fun. In the active dynamic warm-up that you're about to experience here, it is designed for the GXu Remix Series number 1. And I highly encourage you to make sure that you do that series as well. But notice how in it I use core activation and integration throughout. Notice where the active range of motion and the dynamic stretching comes in, and then the compound moves that are part of the workout and active dynamic warm-up experience. This active dynamic warm-up can be done before any class. If you are just getting used to the idea of an active dynamic warm-up, then take this and use it in your own classes. I highly encourage you to borrow and take from me, just like I borrowed and learned from my time at IMG Academy. Now go enjoy that warm-up experience. Your resistance band. And if you've been doing the other classes, you know, slide your hands inside the handles so it doesn't start slapping you in the face, right? And then I like to kind of pinch the handles. Arms are shoulder distance, feet are outside of our hips. Give a great big shoulder roll. We got this. Sit down and back, squat, bend your elbows, down, up, down, up. We are bending our knees and our elbows to get our upper body and lower body moving together, right? It's a squat. A squat is about bending your ankles, knees, and hips together. It's called triple flexion and triple extension. Fun fact for you. You might start to notice that one of those areas is tight on you, and it's harder to get your squat. If you start to feel like you are leaning forward, which is really common in a squat, it tells you those hips might be tight. Let's do one more. Lunge back, right leg, right. Step in, left side. Remember, today I am mirroring. So when I say right, do your right. I'll be doing my left. Don't get confused. Keep going. So notice we're pushing out with our arms, then pulling in. Just a little movement. 4 to go. Right now, it's just about how you can step your foot back. Don't worry about how deep you go. Stand tall, feet are outside your hips. Pull the band apart. Open, close, open. Right here, we are squeezing our shoulder blades. Keep going. So it's the space right in between your shoulder blades that you are trying to squeeze together. Open. Let's go a little faster right here. Open, close. Think about someone grabbing a string and pulling the top of your head. So you go an inch higher. 2 more. Now take your arms by your side, squat down, down, push. We're going overhead with your band. Now, get just a little pull apart at the top. Little pull. Look at your feet. Are they both still relatively pointed forward? Remember how I mentioned if you have got a tightness? For me, my left foot starts to turn out because I have that tightness in my left ankle from a pin and 3 cadaver ligaments. It is what it is, right? 2 more. Now take your right foot, step it back, pull the band, left foot. We are strong and tall. As you pull the band apart, you are squeezing the space between your shoulder blades. Now see, can you drop your knee just a little bit lower? Just a little bit. So we start to get more of your lunge. Here's 4. We have 1 more round, starting with our squats. Squat down and up, let's go. You're gonna notice right now, we're with the beat of the music. If you don't wanna be, you don't have to be. I would prefer you to be slower than faster though. Don't speed up because you're like, oh, I wanna get through this faster. Slower is part of the game today. Yes. Right foot, let's step back. Pull. Check that back knee. How low can you go now? Are you feeling your upper back? Yes. That's part of this. It's going to be really important to have the engagement of your upper back later today. So do 4 more of these. Keep your chest tall. Now, take the band, place it, oh no. Now take your feet, lunge to the side, out, up, other side. Keep going, out, up. So we have lateral lunge with your one leg straight, your other knee bent. Down, up. Arms are straight overhead as you get the step out. See if you can go just a little further. 2 more. Step your right foot back, in, down. Watch this. You're gonna rotate, hold, rotate. Lunge to the side. 4, 3, 2. Lunge to the back, right leg. You twist to the left. So you're always twisting to the leg that's forward. Lunge to the side. Why? Because that keeps your knee in line. One more. Lunge to the back, right leg. Rotate. Because if you were to twist inside, your knee would fall. Let's do it one more time to the side. Great. 2. Last time. Lunge and rotate. Rotate. Great. 2. Take your band onto the bottoms of your feet. Feet are about hip distance apart. Handles cross. Pour your handles to your hips. Step your right foot out. Left foot out. Chest is tall and lifted as we step our feet out. You're trying to get your hips to engage. Right here on the outside of your body. Stand on your left leg. Push your 8, 7 little pulses. 4, 3, other leg. Go 8, 7. Your glutes are so important, just like your upper back. We want to get them engaged. Switch legs. We have a little bend in this knee. 3, 2, switch sides. Ooh, as I fall, you might too, right? It is balance. 4, 3, 2, get rid of your band. Place it off to the side. Feet are hip distance apart. Squat down. 4, 3. Try to get lower each time. Now hold this one down. Walk your hands out. Hold your plank. Tap your right hand to your left shoulder. Tap. Other side. Tap. Tap. Now remember, you can always be on your knees. No shame, especially in the warm-up, of dropping here. 3, 2. Hips lift. Walk your hands back in. Bend your knees. Stand up. 4 squats. 4. We're only going to do that 3 more times. And it'll be faster this time. Hold low. Walk yourself out. Hold. 6. Tap your shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Hips lift. Downward dog walk. Squat. Stand. 4 squats. Good. Push your knees out. Stay low. Get low into your squat. Walk out. Tap your shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Oh, lift it up. Last time. 4. You've got it, guys. 3. We're trying to get into our hips and our core. Stay low. Walk out. Tap your shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Now walk your feet so they're right next to each other. Lift your hips to the sky. Up, up, back to front. Lift your hips. Now take your right foot. Step beside your right hand. Hold. Step back. Lift your hips. Up. Come back. Step your left foot. Now if it doesn't match your hand, that's okay, guys. Lift. Come back forward. You might even find that you need to assist. And that's cool. You do you, yes? We're trying to get into your hips. Last one like this. Now come back to plank. Open your right arm to the side. Open. Rotate. Right foot. Right hand. Yes. Downward dog. Oh, feel that great stretch in your upper back. Forward. Rotate side plank. Come back in. Left foot. Hold. Hold. Step back. Downward dog. Stretch into your Achilles, your calves. Come forward. Step in. Oops. Step back. Rotate. Come forward. Down dog. Come forward. Step in. As we did it that way. Step back. Rotate. Let's do this one more time. Each side. Down dog. Lift. Lift. Forward. Side plank. Side plank. Come in. Right foot steps. Hold. Hold. Step back. Hold. Down dog. Up. Abs are in. Come forward. Side plank. Come in. Step your left foot. Step back. Hips go high. Walk your hands to meet your feet. Bend your knees and roll up to standing. Okay, we have our warm-up done. We're gonna move into our first circuit.